This is Nevada Newsmakers.
And back on Nevada Newsmakers, we continue our conversation with Bob and Jan Davidson. They're the founders of the Davidson Institute for Talent Development. And you just got to visit for a few minutes here with Taylor Wilson. Now his dad joins us, Kenneth Wilson. You have two children at the Davidson Academy.
That's correct. Besides Taylor, I have our 12-year-old son, Joey. This is our second year. We moved here from Arkansas. I'm a fifth-generation Arkansan, so it was a gut-wrenching move to come out here.
But that's one of the commitments that you guys asked for.
Well, our school is a public school, and so the law requires that the students be residents of the state of Nevada. But when we started this, the reason we started it is so many of the people from our other programs asked us to have a school, and we always said, well, where would we put it? And eventually they said, if you put it someplace, we'll move. And I think Ken and Taylor are an example of people making gut-wrenching decisions to move to the only academy, the only school in the country that serves these students.
And this is so wonderful for our community. Taylor mentioned that it's likely he'll go to UNR as an undergraduate. How many of your students do attend UNR when they finish?
Well, the last year's graduating class, albeit small, had 50% of their students go on to UNR. I think there's a couple reasons. One is in their course of going through the academy, they take usually many college courses, some for high school credit, some beyond that. Other schools, when they apply to colleges, will only take so many of those credits, and these children are young and time is important to them and they don't want to lose a year or two. But secondly, they get to meet a lot of professors and others at the university, and they develop a friendship or a mentorship, and they want to continue that. So I think it will continue on that a significant percentage of our students will go to UNR or maybe UNLV and also. And I think it's great for the state of Nevada to have these people stay on. The longer they stay here, the better for us.
Right. Kenneth, what's the difference you've seen in your two children since they've been at Davidson as to what they were like prior?
Well, they're a lot more challenged. You know, they come home and they've got homework and they've got projects they're working on, and they're a lot easier to deal with.
So what was it like before? I mean, were they just bored? I mean, what was your communication level with them? Well,
yeah, they were very bored. In fact, our younger son, when he was in the 4th grade, he was so advanced in math that his teacher, just on her own, taught him Algebra 1. So when he moved to the 5th grade, he was ready for Algebra 2, and they were just doing 5th grade math. And we had meetings with the teacher, and he refused to teach him the math he was on, even on the side they were too busy. And that's when we really were frustrated and were trying to find outside resources. We checked with the local college and anything we could find on the internet. And then my daughter, our older daughter, that was a senior at Boston University at the time, was flying home and saw a Time magazine article on what we do with geniuses, our children, and it was on this new school in Nevada, so we immediately contacted the school, and of course it was too late that year, but we applied and we came out and were interviewed. So we were accepted soon after for both children. That was another part. If both children hadn't been accepted, it would have been real hard to move, but luckily both our children were gifted, and so we had a year to plan this move. And my wife has a business, and I had a business, and so there was a lot of logistics to take care of.
Let me ask you, Jan, we first came across each other when your book came out, Genius Denied.
Yes.
Is there another book now?
We're getting ready to start another book. We're just so busy helping these kids.
And what's the increase in student population for this coming
We're
semester?
almost 93 students. Wow. We're almost at 100.
Amazing.
And they're just thriving. They're just so happy, and they love to be together, and they really work hard. The work they do is just, and they love it.
And they're not all scientists. I want to point out that we have many in the arts and literature and things like that are doing...
We're pretty close to being out of time, so I got one last quick question to ask both of you, just a quick answer. Is there ever a day you go to work without a smile on your face?
No.
No.
That's where I want to leave it. We always welcome you back anytime you want to be here. Thank you so much for coming in. We'll be right back on Nevada Newsmakers after this time out.
If you have back pain, arthritis, fibromyalgia, tendinitis, any kind of joint and muscle pain or stiffness at all, you finally have a safe, effective relief. Dr. Frank's Homeopathic Joint and Muscle Pain Relief.
I had a lot of fear that I would be crippled at a very young age. It was a miracle that I found something safe and that had such dramatic pain relief.
Dr. Frank's is all natural. Just spray here and stop all your pain everywhere. For the first time ever, these 10 homeopathic ingredients have been combined in a revolutionary oral spray that stops inflammation, pain, and stiffness.
I pretty much quit tennis just because of the pounding. Since using this spray, my pain and tenderness and swelling and soreness and stiffness has gone.
If you have any kind of joint and muscle pain or stiffness, Dr. Frank's Joint and Muscle Pain Relief is the safe, all-natural relief you've been searching for.
I have no pain in my knees, no sciatica, and I'm pain-free.
I'm Dr. Ken Frank. I'm a medical doctor. There is a safe way to stop your pain, and I guarantee that your daily aches and pains, whether mild or severe, will stop or significantly decrease with this formula.
Start living your life pain-free. Try safe, effective Dr. Frank's risk-free. Call now and get a 200-spray trial bottle for only $19.95.
It was as though someone has given me an electric shock that went up the arm, and I could not do that. Now, I can't get that pain no matter how far I turn my arm. And now I'm playing tennis again.
Call now and spray away your pain in days. Call now for your risk-free trial bottle of Dr. Frank's Joint and Muscle Pain Relief. Ask how to double the supply for free. And also ask how to get for free Dr. Frank's 100-page book about natural and safe pain relief without drugs.
Call now, 1-800-572-9269. 1-800-572-9269. That's 1-800-572-9269.
Dr. Frank's pain relief really works.
As always, you can watch Nevada Newsmakers 24 hours a day at NevadaNewsmakers.com. On our next broadcast, as we continue our critical healthcare issues subjects, we have John L. Smith of the Las Vegas Review-Journal. He'll be talking about childhood brain cancer and his personal dealings with it. We'll see you on the next broadcast. Thanks for watching and listening.